Hey everyone, welcome to Wax Pack Wisdom. I'm Jake T. O'Donnell. Today we're opening this pack of 95 Fleer Ultra Baseball Series 2. We're going to look for some special print cards, some cool inserts. You never know what you get. And then I want to mention on the back, as it says there, do cards, not drugs. Listen to that message, kids. Before I get into opening this, or I'm going to start opening this, I want to mention that Greg from Midlife Cards made the announcement on his channel on Wednesday of this week that I'm going to be a panelist on Midlife Live number 2 on the evening of Tuesday, February 4th, along with other pals, Mike Junk Wax Hero and Dan from Dan's Vintage Baseball PC, who I went on his channel earlier this week to rip a pack of 79 OPG, and of course I can't get this open, so it's nice that I'm talking over it while I struggle with this. Here we go. So be sure to check out that's going to be Tuesday night, February 4th at 5:30 p.m. Pacific, 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. Go over to Greg's channel and set a reminder so you can watch that. It's going to be a lot of fun. Myself, Greg, Mike Junk Wax Hero, and Dan from Dan's Vintage Baseball PC. All right, so here we go. Let's see who we get in this pack of 95 Fleer Ultra. There is Bob Welch, who I think we pulled a card of his out of a pack recently. He just was like such a prolific starter for years. He won 27 games one year, and just not necessarily an all-star definitely, but definitely a great piece of those great A's teams of the late 80s for sure. All rookie John Hudek of the Astros. I can't say I remember John Hudek. Sorry, John. Delino DeShields, nice player. Spent time with the Expos. In addition to the Dodgers all-star level player, his son, Delino DeShields Jr. also played in the big leagues. Definitely a base stealing threat. Good ball player overall. Eric Schulstrom. We're getting some guys here that this is the first time I've ever heard their names, which is rare because I was baseball obsessed 9-year-old in 1995, and I don't remember that name. There's John Burkett or John Burkett. I'm not really sure. I think it was Burkett. John Burkett. Signed by the Florida Marlins, as you can see there, so this is Series 2. So he had left the Giants at this point. Years later, he pitched for the Red Sox. He was like your classic innings-eating junk baller type guy. He did not throw hard. Sorry, this card stuck to the other one. He didn't throw hard. He threw a lot of junk, but he was an effective pitcher, and he was very good for a while. Probably all-star level guy, and like I said, pitched with the Red Sox very late in his career. Good pitcher. Mike Blowers, who was an infielder, like kind of utility infielder type with the Mariners. I think a few other teams too. Limited stats in 94 for these guys because of the strike. There's Todd Stottlemyre, signed by the A's. The Stottlemyre pitching family. His father, Mel, really good pitcher and a legendary pitching coach. His brother was Mel Jr. and Todd was a really good pitcher, and had some really excellent seasons. But again, his father, kind of best known as the pitching coach for Joe Torre's Yankees in the late 90s. Free agent signing Kevin Gross signed with the Rangers. He was good. He was also a very good pitcher. I think bullpen arm for a while for a few different teams. There's Bob Tewksbury, who was from New Hampshire, I believe, right? And all right, hold on. We're getting the cards kind of sticking together a little bit here. Bob Tewksbury was from Concord, New Hampshire. And again, similar thing, like cerebral junk baller type, not a power pitcher by any means, but just a guy who ate innings and was a really good, consistent pitcher. He spent years, and I think that in the years since his playing career ended, he has gotten into sports psychology. I think, I'm not sure if he's like a doctor or a psychologist, but he is a renowned for his ability. I think he worked for the Red Sox as like a sports psychologist guy to sort of help players through the season. So Good pitcher. And there's Todd Van Poppel, who was a I believe a high draft pick that didn't really end up panning out long term as a big leaguer. He did have a career, and he did get to the big leagues, but he was not a particularly strong pitcher. And then there's the checklist. So we didn't get any Hall of Famers in this pack. I would say that the best player that we got was probably Bob Welch, honestly. So we'll take it. It is what it is. You miss 100% of the shots you don't take, and you miss 100% of the great players in packs if you don't open the packs. So that's going to do it for this edition of Wax Pack Wisdom. Tell us what you thought. Did I gloss over anybody that you have a cool story about? Let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear it. Please subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of our Wax Pack Wisdom content. Please, again, go over to Midlife Cards, to Greg's channel, and the live. I actually don't know posting this if he's posted the link to the live stream yet. He did announce that Mike, Dan, and I will be on the channel with him on Tuesday night, February 4th. So be sure to check that out. Please subscribe to our channel. Please check out where to follow us on social media, as well as check out our list of nonprofits and charities. We'd really appreciate it if you would check those out and support them. So thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time on Wax Pack Wisdom. Take care.